Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Atty. George Erwin Garcia, pansamantalang humahalili kay Mr. Public Service Kuya Daniel Razon dito sa kanyang programang Bawal ang Pikon, Get Straight with Daniel Razon. Ngayong araw na ito, pag-uusapan po natin ang West Philippine Sea dahil katatapos pa lamang ng oral argument dyan sa International Tribunal on the Law of the Sea dyan po sa The Hague. Malalaman po natin ano ba ang mga nakapaloob sa pinag-usapan dyan at sadya bang may pag-asa ang ating bansa sa pinaglalaban ng West Philippine Sea. Sa ngayong araw po ito ay aking panauhin ang dating kalihim ng DILG at ang dating kalihim din ng Department of Tourism at ngayon po ay co-convenor ng West Philippine Sea Coalition, ang kagalang-galang Rafael Alunan. Sir, good morning po.
George, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Good morning.
Please be seated, sir.
Thank you.
So far, sir, sa mga narinig niyo po na naging outcome ng ating pong oral argument, yung at least on the issue of jurisdiction, dyan po sa International Tribunal on the Law of the Sea, ano po ang inyong initial na assessment?
Sa tingin ko, tatanggapin ng arbitral tribunal yung kaso.
Yes, sir.
With respect to maritime rights. And I expect perhaps an early decision, not later than March of next year.
Yes, sir. And that is despite the fact that China does not want to recognize the jurisdiction of this tribunal.
Yes, that's right. Madalas na nilang sinabi yun,
Yes, sir.
noon pa, na they won't recognize it. Sabi natin, if you don't recognize it, and yet you're a signatory to UNCLOS,
Yes, sir.
so what are you trying to prove?
Ang pinag-uusapan po naman natin, sir, dito, hindi naman issue talaga ng soberanya o sovereignty, but the issue is really the rights to manage and to manage this part of the territory.
Yung ating maritime rights ang,
Yes, sir.
ang issue dito
Apo.
What are our rights under UNCLOS? And that's what ITLOS is supposed to determine.
Yes, sir.
No, kasi we're an archipelagic state. We're surrounded by a body of water. And we're entitled to an EEZ
Yes, sir.
and an ECS provided that there is a makita na yung sa subterranean.
Apo.
It's connected to our
at least dapat
to our
connected.
landmass,
Yes,
no?
sir.
So that means an extra 150 kilometers, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's what is supposed to be determined, no?
Sa inyong palagay, sir, as far as the claimant countries are concerned, not necessarily China or the Philippines and such other claimant countries to these areas, ito ba is more of economic ang issue or military ang issue?
Both.
Yes,
So, as far as China is concerned,
Yes,
ang nakikita ko, they want to push out their security border.
Yes, sir.
But in the process of pushing out their security border, sinasakop nila yung energy and other mineral resources ng mga iba-ibang bansa
Yes, sir.
that surround the South China Sea. Kaya't yung kanilang 9-dash line, it's up approximately 80% of the South China Sea, including the EEZs of all these countries surrounding the South China Sea.
Sometime in 1980s, nagkaroon ng different approach po ang Vietnam eh. Mukhang nagkaroon ng banggaan ng mga, kasi medyo maliit pa ako ng mga panahon yun, nagbanggaan ng mga barko dyan. At the same time, itong China, medyo nag-about face siya. Ang approach ng Pilipinas is really more legal in accordance with UNCLOS. Hindi ba parang mas naging effective ang naging approach ng Vietnam noong kanilang makasagupa ang China sa issue ng pinaglalaban ng area nila po doon?
Well, there are several things going for Vietnam.
Yes,
Number one, they're also a communist country.
Correct.
So sa back-channeling work, ang tanong dyan somos ba o no somos?
Yes, sir.
So there's that bond. No? The other is, yung militarily, Vietnam defeated the United States.
Yes, sir.
The biggest superpower.
So merong stigma na na-create yun.
Meron silang
Pride.
silang pride, no?
Yes, sir.
At saka may experience, no, backing them up. And they've met the Chinese in the battlefield,
Yes, sir.
in a border skirmish. At tinalo nila yung China,
Yes, sir.
no? So kaya't pagdating sa military aspect, abay hindi push over ang Vietnam.
Correct. At least meron siya mapagmamalaki.
Correct.
But tayo, sir, what really went wrong sa atin? Ito ba, kasi nakita natin parang itong mga late 2010 something onwards, tsaka nagpupursige yung China. Before naman, hindi ganyan eh. Ano ba yun? Dahil lang sa paggising ng China as a sleeping giant, and at the same time, naging economic power na sila? Or talaga lang something went wrong with our foreign policy perhaps, military strategy perhaps, or such kind of approach dito sa West Philippine Sea issue?
I have to take you back to
Yes,
1995.
Yes, sir.
At the time na nakaupo ako sa gobyerno,
Yes, sir.
I was part of the National Security Council
Yes, sir.
at saka yung Cluster E, which was known as the Security Cluster.
Yes, sir.
In 1995, inagaw ng China yung Mischief Reef.
Apo.
Now, that was surprising, and we were very hurt by that because just 2 years before that, we went to China on a state visit.
Yes, sir.
At napakaganda yung visit na yun.
Yes, sir. Napakaganda ng naging
Ganda.
relation.
At and it only underscored the fact that for decades, even centuries, we have had very good relations with China.
Yes,
no?
sir.
Kaya't nung ginawa nila yung pag-agaw ng Mischief Reef sa 1995,
Apo.
para bang sinaksak tayo sa likod, no? Tapos sa harap. Now, 1995 is only 4 years after the US bases presence
Yes,
was
sir.
terminated. During those 4 years, we were also trying to recover economically dahil sa last few years ni Presidente Cory,
Yes, sir.
tinamaan tayo ng Pinatubo, yung Baguio earthquake,
Yes, sir.
yung lingering effects ng 1989 coup, tapos yung brownouts, ano. So, sumayad na naman ang Pilipinas noon.
Yes, sir.
So, economically, during that period, we had to focus on getting ourselves out of it. And there was not enough focus on national defense. Kasi automatic yan pag nawala yung security cover mo,
Yes, sir.
may void. You have to fill in that void
Diyan naman sila nakita ng China yan.
Nakita nila yung opportunity.
Yes, sir.
Oo.
And masasabi ba natin na napakalaking factor din para lang maalala ng mga kababayan po natin yung pagkawala rin ng military bases ng Amerika sa Pilipinas?
Well, yes, but you see, first of all, whether the Americans were here or not,
Yes, sir.
defending our country is our primary responsibility.
Correct.
No? Kung meron silang binibigay na security cover, pangdagdag yon.
Yes, sir.
Supplementary yon, bonus.
Yes, sir.
No? Pero yung desisyon ng gobyerno at that time, lalo na yung Senado, had to do with the requirements of the Constitution. No? Kung wala yung provision sa Constitution na no foreign troops on Philippine soil, ay di, tuloy yon.
Pero sir, hindi kaya naman ito nangyayari sa West Philippine Sea, lalo na po yung dispute na maliwanag na meron na talaga ngayon, hindi kaya tayo parang pawn lang dito and talagang ito ay labanan ng mga superpowers.
Totoo yan.
At tayo nabibiktima at nasa gitna lang po tayo.
Totoo yan. Well, there are two aspects
Yes,
here.
sir.
No? Yung aspeto na gustong sakupin ng China yung buong South China Sea. Yung final intent is to really push out the US. Kasi gusto nilang, they want to lord over.
At least yung sphere of influence dito, medyo hindi na ganun ang kabigat ang sphere of influence ng Amerika.
They don't want America to control
Yes, sir.
the trade flows. Kasi 80% of, I think, their imports come from the Middle East, dumadaan dito sa South China Sea. And that's a national security risk for them.
Correct.
Okay. So, we understand that.
Yes, sir.
But in the process of trying to push out America, okay, tayo naman ang binubugbog, no? Dahil sa kaalyado natin ang Amerika, no? So, tama ka. Para bang tayong naiipit sa away ng dalawang elepante.
Yes, sir.
No?
Pero hindi naman masama at from a foreign policy perspective or at least from a strategic perspective, hindi naman masama na nagre-relay din tayo at least heavily sa suporta ng Amerika at saka Japan. Nagkataon din naman na may away din ng Japan sa China.
Well, to put it in perspective, this administration
Yes, sir.
extended the AFP Modernization Act after China took Scarborough
Yes, sir.
in
Tama.
April 2012. So parang namulat na yung gobyerno na iba na yung intensyon ng China.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Kaya lang, ang batikos ko lang dyan sa pangalawang Modernization Act is kulang yung pagkakilos.
Opo.
Ano?
Parang hilaw.
Hilaw, no? At saka yung pera na pinunduhan nila
Yes, sir.
for this modernization is very small.
Yes, sir.
Para bang down payment lang yon for a major build-up, ano? And in any case, nakasalang na yon. At least nakita ng gobyerno, no? The point here is that while we're building up kailangan natin
Alliances.
ng alliances at tulong.
Yes.
Kasi ang China ay nag-ooperate dito sa ating West Philippine Sea.
Yes, sir.
In the process, sino bang nasasagasaan yung ating mga mangingisda?
But will the US come to the defense of the Philippines in the event that there will be a shooting war between China and the Philippines?
Well, that depends on the circumstances.
Yes, sir.
Dapat kumumporme yan sa requirements ng Mutual Defense Treaty natin.
Yes, sir.
At saka EDCA. At saka kung anumang political beliefs emanating from the White House.
Yes, sir.
No? Kasi at the end of the day, it's the White House that will give the order.
Give the order, yes, sir.
Nagbitaw na sila ng salita ilang beses na.
Yes, sir.
Na kapag inatake tayo ng China, tutulong sila.
And do you think that is more than enough assurance, at least as far as the Filipinos are concerned? Teka muna, meron namang susuporta sa atin kung sakasakali.
Well, right now you can see naman that they're already patrolling the
Yes,
the West Philippine Sea and the South
Yes,
China Sea. At saka there have been instances where medyo iniipit tayo ng mga barko ng China, dumadaan naman ang aeroplano ng Amerikano
Yes, sir.
para ipakita na, oy, relax lang kayo dyan.
And nakikita niyo po ba na itong West Philippine Sea and the entire Spratlys pa ang tawag nila, South China Sea, ay kung hindi mariresolve kaagad ng International Tribunal on the Law of the Sea, yung issue na ito ay magiging possible flashpoint
Yes.
really in Asia.
I think so. Kasi kailangan din natin alamin kung anong nangyayari internally sa China.
Yes, sir.
Alam mo, there's a lot of turmoil inside China at medyo under the gun or under
Yung
pressure
leadership.
yung leadership.
But so wala pong issue dito naman ng pride. Walang issue ng national pride. It's just really for the leaderships to stay there and at the same time for the people to believe that this is the right leadership for our country.
Well, actually, they're clinging on to power,
Yes,
but
sir.
in the process of clinging on to power, they're pumping up national pride by diverting their attention dito sa
South China Sea.
Oo.
Yes, sir. So more or less, yun ang kanilang kinakailangan manatili sila sa kapangyarihan by making it the people believe na ito pinaglalaban nga namin ng ang West Philippine Sea.
Diversionary tactic.
Yes, sir. Eh dito sa Pilipinas, tayo po ay nagpunta na nga sa ITLOS, but at the same time, sir, do you recommend na ipagpatuloy pa rin natin yung mga back-channeling negotiation or even yung ino-offer ng China, ba't hindi lang tayo makipag-bilateral talk sa kanila?
Actually, ang problema sa bilateral, that's why we brought them to ITLOS, no?
Yes, sir.
Kasi for 17 years, ever since Scarborough, sabi ng China, pag-usapan natin.
Yes,
Kasi
sir.
tayong lagi ang nagbibitaw ng salita. Pwede ba natin pag-usapan ito?
Yes, sir.
Ang sagot naman sa atin of course. Pero you have to accept na meron kaming indisputable sovereignty over the South China Sea. Kung
Para may
ganon-
mga precondition bago mag-usap sa negotiating table.
sabi namin, kung ganon, kung meron kayong indisputable sovereignty sa South China Sea, anong pag-usapan natin?
Yes, sir. Ano po masasabi niyo naman na dito sa ating po naging usapan sa tribune? Yes, sir.
Kaya't George,
Opo.
after 17 years, siguro napuno na yung gobyerno natin, sabi nila, dali na natin ito sa korte.
Pero hindi kaya parang naging mabilisan, hindi kasama sa strategy, sa plano, yung pagpunta talaga sa ITLOS, and therefore we are not that prepared na parang ngayon pa lang natin binibuild up yung ating kaso, binibuild up yung sarili natin para pumunta sa tribunal na ito.
No, because we filed our memorial March of last year.
Yes, sir.
And before that, binibuild up na yung kaso. No, binibuild up na.
Yes, sir.
And after we filed the memorial, there were supplementary
Ano masasabi niyo, sir,
submissions.
sa mga medyo may tumutulig sa, ba't tayo kumuha ng mga foreign lawyers pa? Samantala, ang gagaling naman ng mga lawyers natin, di sana sila na nag-defend sa atin doon sa tribunal.
Maybe it's because we're not really used to defending ourselves sa international courts,
Yes, sir.
international tribunals. So we got foreign experts to help us
Yes, sir.
in defending us sa arbitral tribunal. Pwede naman yun, wala namang problema yun.
Yes, ang importante yung interest pa rin natin na mananaig.
Correct, and we're still the ones managing the entire process.
Yes, sir.
But they're the ones that are arguing the case for us kasi alam nila yung
Yung mga nitty-gritty.
Yung mga
May mga
nuances.
experiences na sila dyan
at saka mga nuances, ano?
Pero may napansin kami, sir, mukhang hindi kinukonvene ng ating Pangulo ang National Security Council patungkol sa issue ng West Philippine Sea. Sir, sasagutin niyo po yan, makalipas lang po ang ilang paalala.